Okay, we got something else to talk about. Let's get to it. Travis Hunter's girlfriend, bro. Look, y'all, please leave this man alone. Yo, I'm not finna lie. I haven't seen such a weightless big news story in a while, bro. It's crazy I'm even covering this. If you don't know what's going on, Travis Hunter's girlfriend is apparently the talk of the town because people think that she's a bad person, she's evil, she's in it for the money, she doesn't really love him. They basically think she's a Jezebel. Now, if you don't know who Travis Hunter is, you should know who Travis Hunter is. I mean, come on, bro. But he is a football player. He plays for the Colorado Buffs, a college football team in the NCAA. He recently just won the Heisman, which is the most prestigious award you can win as an individual college player in college sports. This guy is a generational athlete and probably one of the greatest college football players of all time. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on that, but he is top 3 in both of his respective positions. Argue with your mother. I don't care. But the crazy part about him winning the Heisman is that he can't even really enjoy it for real because everybody on the internet is hating, bashing, and just insulting his girl, which I find absolutely crazy. Now, if you're not tapped into what I'm talking about, we finna play a video. It's gonna catch you up. Never mind, I don't like any of the videos, so I'm finna just explain it myself. Okay, so let's take it back to last month. It was a little to his girlfriend to, you feel me, be with her in his special time and special moment. You know what a good boyfriend would do. But instead of her giving back the same energy as he gave to her, she visibly looks bad. And I'm gonna actually show you a cool video I found on TikTok of a lip reader interpreting what she thinks the conversation went like.
The best man in football, girl. Get man
I'm
some
so done with all this.
What did I do?
I saw you talking to those bees over there. Why would you do that?
I was interacting with the fan.
Right after that clip leaked to the other masses, seemingly all hell broke loose. But let me tell you, hell didn't break loose just yet. This was just a slight crack, but we wouldn't notice until later. So that clip goes viral. Y'all know how Twitter be, especially since she's not a black woman. So yeah. Or maybe she just doesn't appear black, but we'll get to that later. Twitter just went rampant with this stuff, saying that she wasn't a good girlfriend. Mind you, nobody actually knows who this girl is at this point, really. And people are just calling her out for not being supportive in her boyfriend's seemingly best performance of his college career. And for him to even want to share that moment with you, you should just be honored. And while I feel like people aren't necessarily wrong about what their takes were about the situation, I have to call out the people who were just calling her a bad person for this one. I mean, y'all don't really know what went on. Even with that lip reading, right? That's just a lip reading. We don't know if that's actually what was the conversation that happened. But if it was, okay, yeah, I could agree with the masses. Probably should have left that for home. It's at the same time, this isn't y'all relationship, so I don't understand why people were so preoccupied. Let them be them. They're kids. Even if what the masses are saying does have validity to it, y'all should just mind y'all own business. It's not y'all relationship, bro. But we progress, because this didn't just stop at that game. See, something a lot of people didn't know at the time was that Leanna, which is Travis's girlfriend's name, was a pretty somewhat kind of popular TikToker. I'm not gonna lie. She has like 300,000 followers. I don't know how many of those were recent or before. I don't know. I don't really do research for these videos, but she has a good amount of, you feel me, fame on TikTok. And with her clout and fame, she decided to post a video seemingly calling out all the people who were talking shit about her online. And this video struck a lot of people the wrong way. Let's tap in.
Get unfriendly with us while we tell you the rules we have in our relationship. Y'all think we f***ing beef at a f***ing game.
That right there is all we need to see right there. Y'all are indirectly affecting their relationship because right there she looks very, very pissed about what she's seen on social media. I feel like if a lot of y'all wanted to make their relationship better for Travis, y'all wouldn't hate on this girl who y'all think has an attitude problem or whatever, because wouldn't that just make it worse? I don't know, maybe. Hey, whatever, cool, let's get to it. Fun fact, after this video was posted, she deactivated her account because she got a lot of hate. I say all that to say these people are real people, and what y'all say about these people, they will see on the internet, bro. So when y'all came down on this girl for having one bad moment, out of all of the moments that these two could have had in their relationship that were good, but it gets worse. Let's get to it. See, after this moment, right, you would think, okay, this would be a little thing, people would get mad at her, but this would just pass over. This is why I didn't make a video on this topic when it first happened. But recently, Travis won the Heisman, like I said before. This is a very special moment for him because, of course, it's the Heisman. Like, that's the best award in all of college football. Come on, let's be real. And when it was announced that he won the Heisman, a lot of people got mad at her reaction. People are mad at his fiance because she didn't stand up immediately when it was announced that he won. Are we serious? I'm trying to be very like unbiased in this video. At the same time, why are we getting mad at a girl for not standing up? I understand that y'all think she's not a supportive girlfriend, but for this reason, it's crazy. I mean, like, are we really nitpicking how she stands up, her energy? Like, but this next clip really run people the wrong way.
You're at a scheduled event taking pictures with fans, but your girlfriend is making the entire situation about her. Now, if she can't conduct herself at the Heisman event, what is going to happen to you on draft night when you get drafted? What about after you get drafted and you have to go to events similar to this? Will she be able to conduct herself because she's already showing you that she can't do it? She telling him, am I supposed to sit here all day? Yes, you're supposed to sit here all day. I'm the bag. See, the problem is that girl took Travis's V card, right? He had no other piece of cheese other than that girl.
Okay. All right, man. Y'all kind of see what is going on here. Travis just signed to Adidas, a big moment in his career where he's gonna get paid a lot of money. He's supposed to take pictures with his fans, but there's a clip of his girlfriend complaining about sitting there while he is taking pictures with his fans. And Black Twitter is going ballistic about this. Let me show you this other clip.
I think Travis Hunter's girlfriend just set a record for the fastest in my life I have ever changed my mind. I literally just made a video this morning defending her, saying she just might not have known. It's a lot of pressure on her. Nah, bro, I just seen a video of her at Travis Hunter's Adidas signing. The nigga taking pictures with fans. She talking about, you just expect me to sit here all day? Huh? I understood the Phil situation. He was dancing in front of a lot of girls. You didn't like that? Cool. I have rules and boundaries set in place. He broke those rules. I get it. Not standing up for the Heisman. She might not have known. If I was in that situation, I told my man this. If I was in that situation, I probably wouldn't have stood up unless I seen everybody else standing up. But I gave her the benefit of the doubt there. She just might not have known better. But this is pure selfishness. Like it's really starting to look like she wants to be the main character and she a little jealous, bro. Like, what do you mean by she just gotta sit there all day? Like, what you mean by that?
I just want to say full-heartedly that I feel like we as a society have to be way less parasocial. Because this whole situation is just crazy. Why do people care so much about another man's girlfriend? Like, I understand that she has plenty of signs of like, yo, she may have attitude, yo, she may not be supportive. Who cares? That's not our girl. Why do people care so much? It is getting to the point where people are nitpicking. Like the Heisman situation. Like, come on, bro. Are we finna get mad at a girl not standing up immediately? And even with this Adidas situation, I ain't gonna lie, this Adidas situation was pretty crazy. At the same time, that's none of our business. The fact that clip even got recorded is crazy. Who even found a clip like that to go and expose her? Like, the links people are going to right now to expose this girl is just crazy. Like, please, people, get lives. Go outside. This is like the most aggravating part about this whole situation. Y'all keep on complaining about how Fianc, his girlfriend, is ruining his Heisman moments. But do y'all not realize the effect of what y'all are doing and how it can affect Travis's mental health? For God's sake, y'all are calling his girlfriend a terrible person. She's probably going home every single night crying in his arms. She isn't just ruining his moment, y'all are too. And y'all are doing it way more than she allegedly is. Because again, I need y'all to understand this. We do not know these people's relationship. We got grown ass men on TikTok talking about, yo, I don't know about y'all, but Travis' girlfriend better, you feel me, get his man right before I do. What are you talking about? What are you finna do? It is so weird what y'all are doing to not only his girlfriend, but indirectly to him. Now, like I said before, I'm trying to be very unbiased. All of these is just my opinions. I'm not pandering. But at the same time, I don't really want to talk about another man's girlfriend that I don't know, which is making this video kind of hard to do. But at the same time, I'm still gonna give y'all all the information y'all need to have. And I really do feel like the main mistake that they both have made is making the relationship very public, especially on the side of Leanna. Like I said before, she has a whole TikTok page where she has 300,000 followers. On this TikTok page, she reveals a lot of stuff about their relationship that she probably should have had. Like, for instance, how they met, which right now is a big talking point about their relationship.
How did we meet from?
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub.
I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends. And then after I finally answered him on Instagram, then we texted for like a long time, like another 2 months. And then he was friend zone because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him. And then finally, I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner, and I didn't want to go by myself, so he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." And then he went with me, and then we was in love.
Yeah, we was in love ever since then. Like we hung out the next weekend.
Yeah.
No.
Why would y'all say this online? See, again, like I said before, I'm keeping it unbiased on this channel. I have to. Sometimes you just need to leave information off the internet. And I feel like they should have just did this with this whole situation. Saying that you left your superstar future Heisman winning boyfriend into your DMs for 2 months and you also put him in the friend zone is just way too much information to put on the internet. Even if it did happen. Like I said before, we don't know these people, right? And we don't know how they operate off camera. But when you give information out like that to the public, people are gonna make assumptions. And let's keep it a cool buck beam. Travis Hunter was that guy sophomore year of high school. I remember being in high school my freshman year and I would always hear about him. I think he was a junior around that time. This been famous is what I'm trying to say, all right? And he was famous back in high school. And if we're looking at the timeline of when they met, they probably met his senior year and she was probably out of high school at that point. By that time, he was a superstar. If she is saying she left him in her DMs for that amount of time, what made the switch flip? They say it's love, which very well could be true, but people want a story to run with. So they're finna run with the obvious look of the situation. It looks like you want that for clout. Why you thought he wasn't your type, aka you think he's ugly for so long, and then all of a sudden he just became your type. That's what people are finna say. And whether we know that's true or not, that's how it looks. And I'm not finna lie, this assumption doesn't even seem that far off because of the information that you gave. So in all reality, this is what's happening to them. I mean, this clip has like 1 million views, bro. Like, and I'm not saying this whole situation is okay, but there's an obvious lesson you can learn from their whole situation. People, be careful what you put online. Because later, Travis slipped up, and now they got people questioning the validity of their relationship. And also another thing, this video is gonna be long, I'm sorry, it's just so much to say about this topic. I'm kind of all over the place. Something I've seen is people trying to discredit her because she's not a black woman, which y'all just don't do y'all research, because she's made multiple videos showing that her mom is black. If you want to see a video, I'll play it right now.
Only picture I have of them together because they divorced when I was like 1. So yeah, this is my mom. I think we favor each other, and this is my biological father.
Her dad is Hispanic. Her mom is black. So to that one subsection of black people who don't like seeing black men or black women date outside the race, he is technically half black. So get over it, please. I hate that argument in the first place, bro. Let these people be happy, bro. Because Lord knows I've seen too many people talk about, see, this is what happened when you don't date black women as a black athlete, bro. Shut up. Worry about your own relationships. Stop worrying about these athletes. Nobody cares. And for the last thing I want to say about this situation, all right?
Stop the cap.
The only thing I would recommend Travis do in this whole situation is just evaluate his relationship. And I'm not saying it because of Leanna. I'm not saying it because of the media. I'm saying this because it's wild that this whole situation is happening. You might be confused on why I'm saying this, but I feel like God sends signs to people. All right, because apparently this isn't just his girlfriend, it's actually his fiance. They're about to get married in Chattanooga, Tennessee, by the way. Shout out to Chat. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? We love Tennessee over here. But I will say, all right, and I'm not trying to be parasocial and I'm not trying to get into the relationship. I feel like as a man, he should make sure there is a prenup. And I'm not saying this because I think Leanna is a bad person. I don't know who she is. But at the end of the day, we all have feelings. But at the same time, I feel like it's important as a man to make sure you protect your assets because you don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like all men should get prenups, but especially you. But I also want to say this. I remember I was watching this podcast. I forget what it was, but it had Matt Barnes, All the Smoke. That was the podcast. It had Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, right? And I remember Steven Jackson told this one story on the pod one time, and it stuck with me ever since this day.
My wedding was getting ready to start, and I had been telling her 2 months before we was going to Texas, look, I'm telling you now, you need to sign this prenup, because I'm telling you, don't try me when I get there. You're not finna dictate how I take care of my mama, my sister, and all. I know what you up to, and by the fact that we going through this, it's showing me a different side of you, because we never had these type of conversations.
Yeah.
So What
was the argument? I just want to know.
It really wasn't no argument. She kept saying she was going to sign it. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it. But kept getting the attitude every time I brought it to her. I'm telling her, I'm like, look, I'm going to embarrass you in front of all these people. Don't do it. It's something up. You know what I'm saying? So I called it off. You know, I ended up wasting like close to $400,000 on the wedding. Just wasted. And we ended up just, you know, partying. And our relationship never been the same since.
And I remember he said after she refused to sign it, he went straight to his mom. He told her what happened. He laid in her arms and he cried for hours. And it was one of the most heartbreaking things, because even if your girl doesn't agree with the prenup, if it's so serious to you as a man that you're willing to risk your relationship on the case of if she's willing to sign it or not, as a girlfriend, you just kind of have to look at it from an outer body perspective. As a man, marrying a woman is a big sacrifice. We're sacrificing our bread, our time, and a lot of our financial freedom to get married. Women are too, but most of the time the man does make more money, and that's just kind of how it has worked over time, right? If you love him, you should be able to make that unselfish decision. That being said,
one day later.
Okay, it's a new day in Nashville, Tennessee, aka it's the next day after I recorded the video last week. Now look, this is kind of an update, but I just want to add this to the main video. I'm not trying to make 2-3 videos about this. I don't feel need to. After the recent controversy I just talked about, Travis on his live stream put out a statement just addressing the public about him and his girl.
You ain't never had no girl, so why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages. Y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. You know, when we was sitting down and I was at my papa shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so she can get, so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back to, they wanted to go back. Some of them want to go back to the hotel. Some of them didn't. Y'all trying to make everything, y'all want everything for clicks. Like, stop that. That's crazy. Like, y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel. We're inseparable, bro. We with each other. Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting. You know when you hurt, bro, you just cry yourself to sleep and you just be gone. Like, she drunk like OD amount tonight for no reason.
Now, if you didn't understand what he just said, his girl literally drank herself to sleep crying because of what y'all have been saying about her. And look, I know a lot of y'all won't care because y'all think she's just a gold digger and she doesn't really care about this man. But I'm gonna just let you know right now, what y'all say online and what you say about these people, these entertainers, these influencers, these people, they are real people. When, again, you don't know them, this is the result that's gonna happen. Like I said before earlier in this video, y'all are trying to do all of this in defense of Travis, but when you are hurting his girl and he has to see his girl cry herself to sleep because of your audience, you don't think that hurts him? You don't think that breaks his heart? He loves this girl. If this turns out terribly, who cares? It's not your life, it's his. He's still gonna be a great athlete if that's all y'all care about. But obviously, you don't care about him as a person if you over here talking shit. But if that didn't make you feel some type of way, I promise you this video will. Leanna, aka his girlfriend, posted an 8-minute long video on TikTok explaining and just addressing everything. And I'm not finna lie, when I watched this video the first time, it made me feel some type of way.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online, but I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM.
Now, I'm gonna have my editor keep my first initial take on that whole situation in the video because I didn't know either. But I'm telling you right now, this is why we shouldn't form opinions when we don't know the full situation. Travis was a cheater when they first met. That's why she didn't want to talk to him, which makes complete and utter sense. And I don't know why that's such a surprising thing. A lot of y'all don't know who Travis really is, but bro, he has been famous since his sophomore year in high school. 5-star in the state of Georgia. Y'all don't think he's gonna have whenever he wants it? And y'all was trying to say is because he's ugly. Bro, these girls don't care. And I'm not even finna call my bro ugly. I ain't finna call him that. At the same time, this is why you need to know information before you make opinions and judge people. Him being a cheater instantly validates any suspicion she had of, yo, why you talking to girls? Whatever. He cheated in the past. You don't want to get cheated on.
Said he wasn't my type. I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated look the same. Type is cheaters, but mine isn't.
Now, another thing I know people are going to say, well, if she doesn't like cheaters, why would she then get with him once he broke up with his girl? To that, I don't know. But evidently, he changed his character, and that's why they started dating. Again, once he broke up with his girl, they were in the friend zone range. She didn't date him immediately, but she did allow him to talk to her. Travis proved her wrong with his character. And whether y'all want to make y'all assumptions of, oh, it's because he was rich, 5-star, blah, blah, blah. Y'all can do that if y'all want to. Bro, y'all nitpicking at this point, bro. At the same time, him being a cheater validates a lot of things that y'all was trying to call her a gold digger for.
Because he was younger than me, I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that, I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field, so they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down, like the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through, but they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it, I had already congratulated him, we had already spoke, got on the field, and then that I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that I let it go. I was like, you know what, like, celebrate. We took pictures, we were with our families, and then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be.
Like I keep on saying, editor, put it on the screen. You don't know them. A lot of people were cooking her for that, but they didn't know the context of the situation. Obviously, when you know the context, okay, it makes a lot more sense. Things were just out of context in the first place. Y'all have to stop making assumptions.
Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do, just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around.
Okay, I mean, she's just yapping at this point, but you get the point. Again, y'all don't understand the context of the situation. I'm gonna keep it real. I thought that situation looked kind of crazy when I first seen it, but again, nobody knew the context. And we can't make assumptions off of 7-second clips, bro. You can barely even hear her say the words. Like, the fact that clip clip went viral is absolutely crazy.
Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So when his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime.
I'm gonna just stop it right here because I feel like we all kind of get the point. Bro, this girl's crying. She can't even get through the explanation that we don't need, or we shouldn't need, because that Heisman situation was so nitpicky and so crazy to try to clip and defame her name with that she has to explain this situation hundreds and thousands of people who she doesn't know about her relationship with a man that they also don't know. This is crazy. It's just me off to see y'all bully a woman for no reason just because y'all don't like how she's acting with her boyfriend that you don't have any physical ties to. If he had a problem with this girl, they would have been broken up already. They have been together for 5 years. Who cares if he has a high taper fade, man? He can pull whoever he wants, yet he's choosing Leanna, which is why I don't understand why this whole discourse is happening, bro. He obviously loves this girl. Let him be. It's so weird. It is so weird. I've never seen anything like this. Go to church or something, bro. Like, y'all need to find happiness, bro. It's bad. Let this man be happy, bro. Let him be happy with his wife, bro. But besides that, that's really all I got to say about the situation. Go follow my Twitch. Go follow my reaction channel. And go follow my IG. Besides that, love y'all. We out.